Hi, you guys. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Capricorn reading here. Okay, so let's get started. So, Capricorns, there may be like a third party here. So, you could be dating somebody, interested in somebody here, and there's a third person, maybe a fourth person or a fifth person that's getting involved. Okay, I feel, whoa, I'm just here to tell you, Capricorns, that if this is like loving a crew or let's go have a good time, like a friend group here, and these are people who are 70, 80, 60, 50, 40. I mean, this just tells you the conscious state that these individuals are on. There's nothing wrong with that. That's if you are comfortable with it. But what I'm tapping into, Capricorns, you're looking for someone that's mature who is over the whole like let's go hang out and let's have people around, or let's go to this party or let's go to this, you know what I'm saying? Like there's like, or even in people's families, like maybe this person's always talking to their mom or they're always doing this. There's always just a third person. Like it's pretty hard for you guys to get some alone time, even if it's not hard for you to get some alone time here. Like it's just like there's always something else, okay, or always someone else. You guys, for some of you guys, don't mind, but again, if you guys want someone to like settle down with or just kind of have like a chill time, like if that's what you guys are into, this is not the group, sadly. If you guys are into that, then you can go into that, right? But I feel like some of you guys are just going to be like, okay, well, this is great, this is all, but how long we're going to do this here? Because I actually, like, low key, I do want to have something serious here. Now, the Capricorns that I do meet, they all tend to, like, want something serious. Like, they'll play the game, but they're like, okay, I do want something serious. I'm actually very smart. I'm actually marriage material. I'm actually like, I could be a good man. I could be a good woman for you. You know what I'm saying? So, whether it's romantic or like platonic here, which is friends, you know what I'm saying? Or this could be in the work environment as well. So Capricorns, I do see that that's happening here. You need to get out of Dodge if that's the case, okay? Because you guys may stay in the situation and then it just may be long overdue. Now, Capricorns, maybe something happened to you too with your finances or with people here. You guys were a little bit slow, whoop de doo, that's okay. You just need to think more faster here. Like if somebody, like I said, if someone's not committing to you like right away, or if they're not like trying to marry you in like 3 months here, because it doesn't take that long to see if somebody's marriage material, you know what I'm saying? If it's all about morals and values here, and if you don't got your morals and values straight, then that's not the one here, because that person don't know themselves. So you could be doing everything and this person's like, let me still think, or I'm not sure. What are you not sure? Tell me your morals and values here, and it's like, oh well, I can't, then I gotta move on here. Sometimes it's hard, but it's like, and you don't want to miss out on a good opportunity, but it's like, it's common sense. Like, do you want to wait? Like, we're not at a job where I got to train you here, Like, this is like real life stuff. Like, this is something that you're supposed to be doing on your own time, you know? Jobs are a little different. Like, they're supposed to teach you. Of course, you don't know stuff, you know what I'm saying? And some jobs, they'd be like, oh, I'll hire you if you have experience. Like, bitch, like, you supposed to hire me regardless if I have experience. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, it's a learning experience, unless there's a facility. But then if there's no facility, then, like, the fuck? You gotta hire me, nigga. I'll call that discrimination. But yeah, I feel like that's what's going on for you guys here. Okay, so let's get some oracle cards. Okay, so you guys could be dealing with the Aries. There is somebody that wants to come towards you here. They've been seeking you here. They've been trying to find you. Okay, they have some information to tell you here. This person is also very informative as well. That just let you know that that's happening here. Sorry. We do have the Temperance, and we also have the Virgo energy. These are my oracle cards. So I do see with this message here, the universe is trying to tell you to wait because you're still getting information about 149, okay, or you're just still getting information about a Virgo or maybe a Taurus or a Scorpio or a Sagittarius here, okay, and maybe there was two individuals, okay, two individuals are probably going to slip up or they're going to do something here, and that's going to make you think about a Virgo, okay, because I do see that you're leaving something here, but the universe is like, okay, like act like air quote you're leaving here. I mean, you guys are, but it's like at the same time, you're also going to find out some information about these two individuals here, these two Capricorns or another Capricorn, two other Capricorns here, or about a Virgo. But I feel like the Virgo's in good hands here. Yeah, something about balance here. Like it's something. Maybe somebody happened something happened ever since they were in school here. I feel like you were always like, or maybe you was in school here. Maybe there was a Virgo or a Libra here, and I feel like you or maybe somebody else. But I feel like it's you and somebody else is like, okay, so like, what does that mean? Like, how long do you want me to wait? You know what I'm saying? Like, how long do you want me to, for some of you guys, invest? Yeah, and I was like, game. Like, I don't know, somebody was plotting on somebody since they was in school, okay? But I just want you guys to know, in the cards and the universe and the God wants to let you know that this is balance here. Like I do see a Libra is coming in to, I guess, right their wrongs here, or to bring injustice or balance in the situation here. But I do want to tell you that everything that happened towards this Virgo or towards this Sagittarius, whatever happened, and or maybe this is you, maybe you guys are the Virgo energy, okay? Because you guys do want something serious here. So everything that happened to you here, it was like balance here, okay? But I feel like this happened to you here so you can find out something here. All right, let me get some cards here, because over energy is the Magician here. So somebody was manipulating the situation here. Yes, they were putting stuff in your drink deliberately. Okay, this person could have put like a something physical in your drink here, not no oil, like something physical like a tablet in your drink here, and I feel like you always kept looking at your cup here, like you kept always like doing something here. Or maybe like somebody always kept wondering like, oh, are you putting stuff in my food, like what's going on, yada yada yada. I feel like there's a lot of shooting stars or a lot of people that was dealing with this individual, and they kept crying here, or they kept being so sad here, because they're like, okay, are you doing something? Like, I can't really figure it out. So let me get some tarot cards for the Temperance here. So you need to know that somebody's not wounded, they're hella confident, and they are loud and proud with this here. They're overthinking about, like, because I feel like somebody caught feelings here. Like if somebody goes around and they do shit to people here, they caught feelings here. This was like rare, and I think that's why people are crying too, because they're like, oh, like I could tell like this person was really feeling this individual. You know what I'm saying? So that's really like a their problem here, or that's really like, yeah, it's a their problem, because when it comes to you here, you're just like, okay, that's your business, like, why the fuck are you bullying me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we have the Ace of Pentacles here. So maybe it wasn't a Sagittarius or these two people that put something in your drink here or try to like do something. Yes, they did manipulate something here, like maybe they took a long time. But I'm getting to somebody else. Let me see. Maybe it was a Libra. Maybe it's the person you least think, because this person tries to stay balanced here. We have the Two of Wands here. So yeah, I guess this Libra just didn't go anywhere. They didn't do something here. They never moved. Or somebody never helped with the Two of Wands here in reverse. Yeah, that's justice. They never moved. They never helped. And that's why they have karma coming to them here. Like, I feel like this is good, but this is bad at the same time, because it's like, okay, yeah, that you good, like you right, but at the same time, like, your karma is like you not having a baby here, or you not you being going through depression here and just having a lot of sex here. Okay, like you people hitting on you here, like somebody is, I don't know, this is not prostitution, but it kind of sounds like it. But it just kind of sounds like, like you get the bare minimum or something like that. It's a Libra, okay, Capricorns. They never went anywhere. Yeah, like this person wasn't precise here, but I feel like they were in the right to not go anywhere too. Okay, it's just awkward, but you just need to know that it's a Libra here, not a Sagittarius, or these two people here. Yes, they're hella confident here, but they didn't have the confidence to bring an opportunity here. Okay, but this Libra though, she or he could bring balance, and they never brung balance here. They never moved, and the universe was like, okay, yep, you have good karma. Like, it's not really his or her business here, but at the same time, it's like I'm getting also Libras asked to have more sex, okay, or to do things that is more passionate, and they got that, but it's not something that they would like. Okay, so it's like, be careful what you wish for. Okay, because you can have sex here, but you can have sex with the wrong person here, or at the wrong time here. So something seems like, okay, you asked for this, right? Maybe the sex is not good at all. Maybe somebody's hygiene is not good at all. This person wanted power. is what I'm getting. They wanted power. A Scorpio also helped this person with that too. A Scorpio was like, fuck it, I'll do it. Like, I see things from a different perspective here. And we have mischievousness. You guys' card here. I don't know why I do that on camera, because when I'm like not off cam when I'm off camera, like that doesn't happen with my nose. But when I'm doing readings, like it just happens on my nose. I don't know why. Yeah, but this kind of seems like somebody made a deal with the deal with the devil here, not you. But they wanted power. They wanted to be in control. This person was probably a narcissist, and they did get it. And like I said, this person's also releasing like how they feel, like what their involvement is. This person's like pretty cocky here, but I feel like this person's like fake. Like they're like, oh, like I was balanced, I did help, I did do this or something like that here. It may not be as clear to you here. You may be like, okay, is it this person? Because I'm thinking about somebody too, but I can't really put my finger on it. But I do certainly feel like they did have good karma, not moving or not doing anything here. But in exchange, it's like they're not doing too hot when it comes to their passion here. The wands of their inner willpower, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to things. And that's karma here, but it kind of feels like somebody like made a deal, like it was an underhanded, like like it was some under the table shit, spiritually or physically. So what are you gonna do in this situation here? Because I feel like I mean, like you are the Virgo, you guys are the Hermit. So you're just like, okay, well, I'm gonna like, I feel like it's just for you just to know. Okay, because the next cycle, the next chapter you guys are going into, like you need to recognize this. If somebody's not moving for you, like I said, if somebody's not proposing to you in 3 months, that's how long it's gonna take for me. If somebody's not proposing to you in 3 months, hey, you need to like move or skedaddle. It should be very clear, like okay, cool, and then you guys should be planning at least at the end of the third month, cause it don't make any sense how like it don't take that fucking long. It really doesn't. And if it's taking that long, then you're not wifey material, and you're not, or you're not you don't got your morals and values straight. Hmm. I feel like somebody was upset when I did that. It was like, fuck you. Oh well. Let's see, what is Capricorn's doing? What is Capricorn's doing? I feel like you guys are gonna travel somewhere else. You guys gonna go probably to Italy or something like that. You're just gonna go somewhere else. Like, I ain't got time. Yeah, we have the world here. You're just gonna travel the world and be like, oh, so that's what it was. And also Scorpio helped as well. A Scorpio was trying to like destroy shit. That's why they helped. You're like, oh, that's what it was. And you was just like, all right, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. If it wasn't a Scorpio, somebody was just trying to destroy shit. And then, somebody was like, okay, I'll do the dirt work for you here. But then Libra was in the forefront being like, okay, yeah, I'm all nice and shit like that. But behind closed doors, they suck at somebody else's dick. You know what I'm saying? No problem with that. But they're like, they suck at somebody else's dick and having sex every fucking day. Or, not a problem, but it's like the intention though. You rather fuck every day rather than, not helping or not moving in a situation with you guys here. Okay? Like they physically did not want to move. They probably didn't want to travel towards you here. They didn't want to do none of that shit. Or this could be somebody else's story here. Now, I also want to say too, because there could be a situation where I feel like somebody got set up, okay, where it was like, I mean, I feel like somebody did get set up here, because I always wonder too, because I was in a similar situation here, not like this, but I would say like I was like this Virgo energy, you know, and there was a situation that happened with my family here, and I had these two people in my life here, the ex-best friend and the ex-boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I keep calling her ex-best friend, because I don't think that bitch was taking that serious like me. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, she already had one too. Anyways, that's not my business. But anyways, at the time, I had these two people in my life here, and there was a situation in my family. You know what I'm saying, on my father's side, and so like I wasn't really seeing him. Like I said, I wasn't really seeing him because I just wanted to, be around my boyfriend all the time, my ex ex-boyfriend all the time here, but the feeling that I felt with my ex-boyfriend, I felt like I was running out of time. Like I always just trying to like, make it live. But anytime you feel that way, that just means that it's not gonna last long. They don't take you serious. At that point, they're looking at you like you're a fucking clown. That's why niggas leave eventually. When you feel that feeling, or when girls like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I mean, it's like you need to calm down, because at the end of the day, you should feel with your man, or you should feel with your girl, that you're not running out of time. It should feel like, I don't gotta dress up, like literally, and you don't get that, vibe from your person, like, okay, you look ugly. I think I might, you know what I'm saying? It should be like, okay, yeah, you look ugly, but it's always another day, or I'm finding the beauty in you. Like it should be like a conversation energetically. It shouldn't be feeling like a conversation and then, okay, I think I want to go to the store. It should be like a highway. You know what I'm saying? Back and forth, not like a highway and then an exit. That's how I feel with energies. So I feel like sometimes some of you guys say, I feel like low key, I don't want to say I got set up, because he'd be like, oh, I didn't set you up, this and that, there. But I'm like, if you knew my grandfather was like, or you knew like this person in my life was like, you know what I'm saying? And I always wanted to be around you. Like, why wouldn't you push me towards that individual? You know what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't you? And I had a feeling like he was looking at me like, okay, should I do that? I'm like, why wouldn't you though? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I talk about him all the time. So I'm like, was this a jealousy thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, did you purposely keep me around and then knew that you wasn't gonna keep me around all the time here? And and was jealous of the fact that I kept talking about this my family member, and he was like giving me money at the time. So I'm like, is it something like that? That's why I'm like, I'm not fucking with you. And then the ex best friend, I'm like, bruh, like, I just went through some shit like this, you think I'm like acting? Like I just met him. You know what I'm saying? Why it took me, it was a while, but it's like, I like, come on, man, for real. Would I do that to you? No. But if somebody got a problem with you, but with her sister and all this other extra shit, like I was helping you out here, like what you was saying, instead the bitch was acting crazy, and then you left, and you went to live with your boyfriend at the time. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just like, it kind of seems like I'm not fucking with you, and whatever happens to you, whatever happens to you. But I pray that them niggas is out on the street. Like, I just really hope so. Because I'm like, you need to learn how to, like, be humbled here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just common sense at that point. Like, your jealousy and envy drives people to, you know, set people up here, or kill people. That's why I'm like, when you're around people who are jealous or envious, do not be around that shit. Because they could leave you on the street, they could set you up for rape, or they could set you up for kidnap. They could set people up, set people's death up, because they're harboring so much pain and so much envy or jealousness. It's a thing, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm noticing in my life here. That's why I tend to not be as jealous or not be as envious. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do get jealous and envious here, but it ain't that much. I'm sorry, honey. So when I went through that situation with the ex-best friend, I was like, bro, I can't be like this, bro, for real. Because I met a lot of people. I'm around, like, my ex-boyfriend's family. I wouldn't say they're rich, but, boats, houses, all that good shit, parties and everything. So I'm like, and I was not an inch of me that's jealous, bro. It doesn't make any sense. And then you live in the hood, you have all this, you have a job, I have a better job. It just doesn't make any sense. What about you makes me want to be that jealous or that envious? You stand out, okay, cool, I stand out too. Like, what is it? That's what I'm saying. Like, when you do a compare contrast, I'm like, and I would love to hear what they would have to say. Oh, you were jealous, and I told you this. So everything you're telling me, I told you this. So what is going on here? I think the bitch was, I really feel like the bitch was pushing my buttons, because when she bent down and arched her back, you know what I'm saying, in front of my man, and then said, oh, I don't remember, I don't recall, and the ex-boyfriend, I'm like, okay, this is the reason why I'm jealous or I'm envious or I'm upset so much, because you act so fucking dumb. And I'm like, okay, cool, calling you out here, and I'm not gonna go back because I'm not a fucking kid. You don't live with your parents here. You're in the real world. So you're doing all this shit, you could get easily kicked out. And then you could go, when you gonna go to another friend's house, they're gonna kick your ass out, especially if their man is coming or their family member is coming through. Like, I'm not getting that about you. And I'm like, if I knew this, I should have did something about it. My mom told me about this shit too. You know what I'm saying? And she's just like, I don't know. Like, you're going to have to do what you, because I'm telling you. And I'm like, I just don't believe it, because I've never been in a situation like that. But she's like, I've been there. I've done that. But, you're going to have to learn yourself here. I try to get a lot of advice from people, and they're like, oh, well, it seems like, I don't see it that way, but I do see it that way. Maybe they was like, maybe. But they're like, I don't know, because they're like, I don't really put myself in that kind of situation. I kind of just like, you know I think they're like, I would never also bring like another female around my nigga too, because it's like, this is what happens. And I think that was like their confirmation, that was their lesson, through me. because I'm just like, but I'm not doing that. Or I'm not bringing another nigga around, another bitch or another nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Capricorns, maybe you're going through something like that too. Maybe the reason why there's a Libra, maybe the reason why this person didn't help you out or some shit like that because there was another bitch around or there was another nigga. You was around. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. This person wanted to give up. They want to have power. The Sagittarius here, yes, they was going to give you the opportunity, but I see like these people were playing here. Like they knew, like they were bleeding some shit like that, and they knew like you was a good catch here. But why would they like hold off on an opportunity with you here? Like that's the question. That's why you're the hermit. Like it's like why? Like I'm just thinking here because your timing's not right here, and then you're balanced here, but you don't want to move. You don't want to help. You don't want to do anything. Like what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? So but in the background, like I said, somebody signed a contract or somebody did something spiritually to have, sex or do all their passion all the damn time. That's what the fuck that is. That's why this person never came through. You know what I'm saying? So related to my story, I don't know what the fuck, but these two people, I would say like that's the ex-best friend and ex-boyfriend here, and I would say like maybe that's his mother. I don't know. But the moral of the story is basically you leaving, like I said, I clarified your energy and it was the work card here. Like that's all you need to do. You went through something to like find out information. You know what I'm saying? Just know that all three of these motherfuckers was not right in the head. Okay, two of these individuals were the same, taking mad long, and you really needed help. That's like you really needed fucking food. Mad fucking long.